Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another Game of the Week, brought to you by Fulton County Schools TV. This week, we return to Milton as the Eagles have a tough task in front of them in the form of the undefeated Roswell Hornets. Now this game was a defensive showcase from the start. More than halfway into the first quarter, Milton's Justin Blanks brought Malik Willis down for a sack. But shortly afterwards, Roswell's defense brought Milton to a quick fourth down when Mitch Stone forced Eagle quarterback Jordan Yates to throw an incomplete pass. In the second quarter, the Hornets got close enough to attempt a field goal, but the ball flew wide right, meaning the kick wasn't good. This put the game halfway into the second quarter without any points on the board. Right after that, Milton gained a lot of yards on a play with Jordan Yates passed the ball to David McMurrin, who caught the ball after it bounced around in his hands. McMurrin got the ball to around the Hornets' 40-yard line before being brought down by Xavier McKinney. But the Eagles didn't make it too far after that. A gang of Hornets worked together to tackle McMurrin and eventually force another fourth down. Later in the game, the Eagles were back on offense when a pass once again intended for David McMurrin was intercepted by Xavier McKinney. McKinney brought the ball up to the Eagles' 20-yard line before he was stopped, putting Roswell in one of their closest positions to the end zone yet in the game. However, due to a flag, they were forced to back up 15 yards. Here's another look at the interception that brought the Hornets crowd to their feet. But the trend of good defense in this game continued when the Eagles didn't allow the Hornets to make it much further down the field. Thus, the Hornets had to settle for another field goal attempt, which like their first wasn't good. This brought us to the close of a scoreless first half, which meant essentially it was still anyone's game. In the third quarter, the Hornets put the first points on the board with a successful field goal attempt. And as the quarter wound down, they scored the first touchdown of the night, courtesy of Sheldon Evans, to bring their lead to 10. The Hornets kept their newfound momentum in the fourth quarter as Malik Willis pulls a quarterback keeper to bring the ball just yards away from the end zone. This put them in a good position for a touchdown, which they quickly take advantage of when Sheldon Evans runs the ball in to put another 6 points on the board. And in the last minute of the game, Milton's chance at scoring a touchdown was stolen when Xavier McKinney intercepted a pass intended for Patrick Bond. That meant the winner of this game was the Roswell Hornets, with the final score being Milton 0, Roswell 17. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week for another Game of the Week, brought to you by Fulton County Schools TV.